I remember hearing Jim Rohn say that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And when I heard that, I thought, who am I spending time with? Who are these people in my life? And what kind of an impact are they having on me? You see, what Jim Rohn said is those people impact your thinking. Obviously, you're hearing them saying things and it's probably going to rub off on you. They impact your self-esteem. That makes sense, because if they have a strong self-esteem, a strong confidence in themselves, chances are you will as well. They'll also affect your decision making. See, successful people make fast decisions. They make solid decisions. They don't change them quickly. But people who are not successful will be constantly rethinking and hashing over, I made this decision, was it the right decision? And that can impact how you make decisions. It can make you doubt yourself. And all of that together impacts your lifestyle, impacts your income. Hi, I'm Lorna Rasmussen, and I'm talking to you from my office in Costa Rica. And what I've thought about when I thought about what Jim Rohn said was that was something I could change. It may take me a while to change my skill sets, to develop new skills, develop knowledge about something, but I can begin today to change who I spend my time with. And one of the things you want to do is make a kind of a list, a mental list at least, of the kinds of people that you want to be with. For me, it was important to be with people who were big thinkers, who wanted beyond mediocre, who were engaged and really searching for the best ways to do things. You see, I went from being with people who had a really minuscule income to being with millionaires and billionaires. How did I do that? I did it by changing myself. You see, they've already gone through that transformation, and now they want to spend time with people like themselves. And you want to do exactly the same thing. You want to be with people who stretch you. So, a couple of tips on how to do that. The number one is be authentic. Don't try to be somebody you're not. When you are developing yourself, going through personal development, it's a long process in some cases. It's not going to happen overnight. But by being authentic with people, they begin to trust you and they know that you're trying. And they very likely had people like themselves in their lives who helped and mentored them. And they know that that's what you're looking for. So be honest with people about where you're coming from. Be valuable to them. You know, even if they're millionaires and billionaires, they still need certain things at times. Sometimes it's somebody to be honest with them, somebody to be straight with them about certain things. Sometimes it's help, sometimes it's commiserating. I remember my mentor, Paul J. Meyer, shared with me a story of how he was really hurt by actions of somebody. And I was just willing to listen. I was willing to listen and commiserate. And then I also committed to myself that I was going to do everything in my power to promote him and what he had done and how he had helped me. Also, you're looking for advice and mentorship. When somebody gives you advice, take that advice seriously. It doesn't mean that you have to do things blindly, but take the advice and really make sure that you have given it a shot, that you've tried out what they suggested. And if it doesn't work for you, go back to them and discuss it, because that's what people do who really value each other. They have conversations. They don't just hear something, go, okay, well, maybe that worked for you, but it's not going to work for me. Really engage with the person on an equal basis. And at some point, you will suddenly find yourself being respected by, involved with, and nourished by 5 people who will make you a better person as a result.